Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I pray that everybody is doing well. This is Tammy and Lily with It's in a Book show. We are doing a pre-recording because this young lady right next to me, well, point this way, is a very busy lady. So she blessed me with her presence, and we have some past history and so forth. So I love the fact that she took the time out to talk with me and tell me about the things that she has going on. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but without any further ado, I'm gonna scoot on out the way so she can talk to her about her wonderful projects that she has upcoming. So,
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Benita Ledet, and I am known as the Love Doctor. And basically, what I like to do is just spread love and um, help people rediscover love in their present situation of where they're at in life. I am a three-time best-selling author. I am a certified Christian life coach, and I'm also a wine distributor, matchmaker, a wife of 23 years, and a mother. So as you can see, I have my hands full. Um, Basically, I just like to help people enhance the way they experience love. I think that we need more love now more than ever. And that's like one of my passion and my heart and joy just to do exactly that. Like everywhere I go, everything I do, I spread love. So that's basically who I am.
I know we had a definitely, had a very positive encounter starting off, as you being a speaker. I just absolutely fell in love with your personality and the things that you do. I always try to surround myself around positivity because, that's what you have to do. If you want to stay positive, you keep positive around you. So, are you still doing speaking engagements?
Yes, I am. I guess I always forget about that. You gotta help me. I forget about everything I do. I just did one last weekend.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Doing what God told you to do and, staying positive. I love the fact that love is such a powerful emotion. We talk about a whole lot of other emotions and, you know, um, the ups and downs about different emotions because emotions are powerful, but love is the greatest gift that God gave to us. And this is the platform that you run on. Everything you run on with love, spreading love, spreading positivity, and so forth. Tell us about your love boxes and what started you with the love boxes.
Well, um, what started me with the love in the boxes, I used to work for corporate America for over 30 years. I was an executive assistant for CEOs and VPs, and I used to have to keep everything together. When they say that the assistant is the one who holds the glue to the company or the team, that's real. And so a lot of times they would come to me and ask me for advice. They would ask me, they would say mother is what they would call me. Uh, because I was so compassionate about helping people, I found myself always giving advice. And so, with that being said, giving advice to people, I started saying, okay, God, how can I help these people? Like, these people are shining on the stage. They're seem to be have all their stuff together on the outside, but on the inside they were hurting. And I knew this. I had to keep all of this confidential and I had to roll with it. And, so I started asking God and He started giving it to me one by one. So the first thing I did was generated the self love journal. And the self love journal helps you rediscover who you are in your present moment, whether you've been through a bad divorce, um, been through domestic violence, any one of those things, it helps you rediscover yourself and it gives you hope and lets you know that love still exists. And no matter what the situation is, you can still find love. You can still learn how to love yourself again, all of these things. So I created the journal. It's self-published by myself. And I added other things in it like the affirmation cards and the what else is in there? The affirmation cards, prayers, self-love activities, a mug, key for you to meditate while you're journaling. Just about 9, 10 different things in it, and it's really called like a self-care box, to where you can rediscover and have your own self-love journey on your own. Sometimes people are not ready to go to therapists or counselors, and so it's a safe space where you can rediscover on your own. And so that's how Love in a Box got created. And I put it all together in a box, put it on Love in a Box, and then around the box it says somebody loves you, baby. So when the box gets delivered, it lets the person know, listen, you're not alone. Somebody loves you, which is me. And so I created everything, launched it, and it just took off like wildflowers. And it's still, to this day, it's a prevalent gift to people, churches, Bible study groups, resources, women conference, you name it. That box has been everywhere. And I'm very proud of it because I've been receiving a whole lot of testimonies. And it just makes me feel good because I know it's all God designed. And so from there, from people learning about the Love in the Box, the people started calling me the Love Doctor. I didn't name myself that, but people started calling me that because the love was getting spreading here and there and across all these states and countries and all of that. And that's how the Love Doctor was born. And so from there, I was like, okay, I kind of like that. And I just ran with it and it's been the Love Doctor ever since.
I love it. I love it because I never knew the story about how you was nicknamed the Love Doctor. Definitely that's pretty cool. About just people seeing what you're doing and so forth, and the mere fact that they're associated these boxes with your brand, with you, with spreading love, because so often we get we can get these nicknames on us and they're not equivalent of love. And the mere fact that you did something, starting out in the corporate America, doing something, and somewhere along the line you decided to take it on and build your own brand, and and your platform is love.
Yes.
Giving people teaching people how to love themselves, because that's so important. Because if you can't love yourself, you can never love anybody else, because it starts in within yourself. So I definitely love the fact that of the boxes and so forth. And I've been around your boxes, I've seen you hand them off and so forth, and it just, the shine that people that come over their face, that come in their eyes, the sparkle in their eyes when you hand something to them, and they open it up and they just absolutely love it, and they can feel the love from the box.
Yes.
So I definitely I love the testimony, and I love the fact that others are excited about what you're doing, and that you're able to turn it into, because a lot of times we look for ways to turn our gifts into our way of living, and that's what the way is you living. And I heard you say that you are you're a certified Christian life coach.
Mm-hmm.
That not only are you just going by what's in your heart, but you have certified yourself to be so, and I love that as well. Now we're gonna dive off into this new project that you have added on, and I just absolutely love it, because I just be tapping. I'm a social media person, and I search a lot on social media, I scroll a lot on social media, and I just grin. I was just like, I just love seeing these events that you're doing, and you're presenting the wine, and you still running on that platform of love. So what made you jump into this area of having your own wine line?
Well, okay, so I'll tell you the story behind the wine, because I never had any intentions on selling wine, being a wine distributor, any of those things. What happened was I was trying to bless someone with the wine of a friend of mine. He had his own wine, and I was trying to get the wine to him to bless somebody for an award show that we had last December. And when I met with him, well, what happened was the wine didn't get delivered to my house on time. That's what happened. And so I ended up having to meet the young lady who shipped the wine out. But I didn't know that the lady who shipped the wine out was the wine crafter. I didn't know that. So when we met, she was like, "Oh my God, I've heard so much about you and all of that." And she said, "What would you think about having your own wine?" And I was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Okay, I don't drink a whole lot." I'm like, "Okay, I'm a certified Christian life coach, so the people are gonna be all over me like, oh, okay, she's a Christian, but she got wine." Like I started thinking about all these ways that the people would critique me or whatever. But then I talked to my pastor, my apostle, my husband, and a couple other people, and they was like, "No, go for it." Jesus' first miracle was the wine. He said when he called the people out with the water to turn it to the wine, they didn't really come to him when it was the water, but when he turned it to wine, that's when everybody came to him. So I was like, you know what? You're sure right. And when you know who you are and you know that God is first and head over everything you do, at the end of the day, the wine is just a product. And so that is the story of how I became a wine distributor. And so I just told the crafter, I was like, "Listen, if I do wine, it's got to have love in it." I said, "It's got to have love in it. It's got to have everything to do with my brand." And so my husband and I brainstormed on what we would name the brand and whatever. And my husband was the one that said "Taste of Love." So I was like, "Okay, a taste of love. I like that." And I was like, and then I told the crafter, "Okay, now they really got to taste the love." And so, she's an awesome crafter, and they put everything together, and we came up with the first product, which is called Sweet Sensation Moscato. And here's the brand of it right here. Let's see. This is it. Yeah, this is it right here. Sweet Sensation Moscato. And so with this one, I'm so proud of it because it's doing really well. It is gluten free. It's vegan, natural flavors, and it has sensual enhancements in it. And the sensual enhancements is because I told her it has the love in it. And the sensual enhancements is it helps men do their thing, and it helps women feel kind of warm and fuzzy. So it's like a different way to enhance the way you experience love. So I'm very proud of it. Everybody's ranting and raving over it. They calling me, telling me it works, all of that stuff, and I'm just happy about it because I see the way that people are experiencing love again. Even with this product, I had a client. They were headed to divorce court, and after they coached with me for about, I guess, 3-4 weeks. I got them all back lovey-dovey. We gave them the wine. They celebrated. They took a staycation and took the wine with them, and they couldn't keep their hands off each other. Was supposed to come back on a Sunday and end up staying a couple of more days because that's how much they fell in love again and all of that. So to me, the wine is like a celebration of love, even like at weddings, events, all of those type things. So I'm like, okay, now that all of these people that I've coached and mentored and helped them rediscover love for themselves. Now they're coming back buying the wine, and we're just celebrating. It's just a big old celebration from hurting and healing to now celebrating, or just celebrating special occasions. And so I even have like a small size, like for when I go to festivals or um, vending events or whatever. And then my most recent thing that I have right now is the red wine that just came this week. I'm excited about it because everybody's like, "Where's the red wine? I'm a red wine drinker." So I have this one. It's the red wine, and it's called Sensual Seduction. So I've had a couple of people taste it. They love it, and we're going to be launching that on September 18th. And it's called the Billionaire Beverage Ball, and we're going to be launching that on September 18th. I'm excited about it, and for the people who place the pre-order by September 10th, they will get a free specialized gift from me. So I'm just grateful and thankful, and just letting God just order my footsteps. But that is how I became a wine distributor. Who knew?
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Well, I'm not going to hold you any further because I know you are a very, very busy woman. But I did want everybody to see the beautiful things that you have going on, and I want to be able to support you here. It's in the book show. in the midst of what everything that you're doing, because I just love what you're doing. I mean, just bottom
Thank
line,
you.
point blank, period. I don't know the kind of way to put it. I just love what you're doing, and I watch you. And I'm almost kind of stockish when I be looking at, but I like to look at positive things, and I like to kind of, oh, look at that, and be clapping and so forth. So,
Yeah.
um, thank you so much, Miss Benita, for
Yes.
taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on and talk to us at It's in the Book. This is pre-recorded, so if y'all are interested in getting in touch with Miss Benita, we can definitely direct you in that direction, as well as Miss Benita is going to tell you how to get in touch with her website, and her contact information that she would like for you to reach out to her for speaking engagements, for the wine, for the love in the box, all the things that she has coming on. If you're doing some kind of, love conference and so forth, what better way to do it by not having the love doctor come on, and
Yes.
she bring her wine, and she bring her boxes and so forth to grace y'all with her presence. So tell us how we can
Yes.
get in touch with you.
Okay, and then real quickly, I just want to show them, because you have a bookstore. I can't leave off of here without showing them the journal that I was talking about. But this right here, the Self Love Journal, is the very first book that I self published myself. And this book is the heart of the Love in the Bible. This is the book that has been helping and healing women all over the world. So just wanted to make sure I make that known, since you have the bookstore. But how you get in touch with me is my wine can be ordered through a taste of love .love. Any of my the self love journal, or any of the coaching things that I do, can be on auniqueheart.com, and I can be reached on all social media platforms under A Unique Heart, and that's AUNIQUE Heart. On Instagram, I'm under I am a Dr. Benita Ledet, and I'm on all social media platforms on Taste of Love for the wine. But you can catch me anyway through A Unique Heart, I am Dr. Benita Ledet, or A Taste of Love. Any three ways you can reach out to me. And just hit me up on social media. If there's any way I can bring love to your life and enhance the love around you, I would love to do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And I know that the audience would definitely love to, reach out to you with the many things that you're doing, because love is so important. With all the calamity and so forth that's going on, you have to balance it out with love. So bring some love into your life. Reach out to the love doctor. Get you some wine. Get your love in a box, and just help spread the love.
Right. And they have to remember, I am the only doctor who prescribes wine.
I love it. Thank you so much, Miss Benito. You have a very blessed day, and thank you again.
Absolutely.